if you study carefully Visuddhimagga, the path of purification, there are also two persons clearly mentioned, two types of yogis. One's technique is samatha, the other's technique is vipassana.
Wenn ihr den Visuddhimagga richtig studiert, dann wird es auch genannt, dass es zwei Arten von Personen gibt. Der eine ist ein Samatha, hat über Samatha seine Realisation bekommen, der andere über Vipassana.
Yeah, there is in Pali it is called Samatha Yanika and Vipassana Yanika.
In Pali heißt es Samatha Yanika und Vipassana Yanika.
Samatha Yanika means whose vehicle is Samatha, literally.
Samatha Yanika heißt jemand, dessen Fahrzeug sozusagen Samatha ist.
Samatha Yanika means one practice first Samatha, then Vipassana.
Das heißt, er praktiziert zuerst Samatha und dann erst Vipassana.
Vipassana Yanika is a person whose vehicle is Vipassana.
Vipassana Yanika ist eine Person, die zuerst Vipassana praktiziert.
According to him, he first directly, he approached directly Vipassana, without approaching Samatha.
Diese Person hat sofort gleich mit Vipassana begonnen, ohne zuerst Samatha zu praktizieren.
It's clear the meaning? So according to the Visuddhimagga said.
And you said in the beginning of today
Yeah.
the approach of the Satipatthana Sutta is called Ekayana Magga, the only way.
No. These are Ekayana. I mean, these are Yana. These are Yana, not Yana. Here is Ekayana, one way.
One way.
Yeah.
Only way.
Yes.
A single way.
Yeah.
But according to the Sutta, the jhanas do not come into play. They don't play any role.
That is
so
it.
if this is the only way, it would not even be possible that someone takes jhanas as his main part.
Not at the meanings. Only way referring to the without the mindfulness, it is impossible. The mindfulness of the object is the only way. That is the meaning. Not the samatha vipassana. Samatha vipassana is just technique. Just technique. Is it that? Only way means you must go with it this way. This is you must cultivate mindfulness. Sati is the only way. Without the sati, you cannot succeed in samatha. You cannot succeed in vipassana. That is the meaning. Only way means referring to samatha, mindfulness, not a technique. Here, Mahasatipatthana Sutta is both the techniques, samatha and vipassana both here.
Where exactly are both referred to?
Both means, you see, Anapanasati is referring to samatha. The Buddha explained, Satowa asasati, Satowa pasasati. That is referring to samatha. Samatha method. Then, Samudaya Dhamma wa, Samudaya Dhamma nupasi wa, viharati. Vaya Dhamma nupasi wa viharati. That is a vipassana. Only Anapana the Buddha has mentioned in this sutta. Samatha vipassana both. So that is the only way. Without mindfulness, it is impossible. Only way means mindfulness, not a technique.
Also wir sollten uns nicht verwirren lassen. Es ist nur ein Weg, wie wir am Anfang gehört haben, wegen der Achtsamkeit. Es ist nur über Achtsamkeit möglich. Und trotzdem gibt es zwei Techniken, aber das sind eben nicht diese Wege, sondern zwei Techniken, Samatha und Vipassana. Das war es so in etwa.
Yeah, yes, Mahasatipatthana Sutta, next lecture I will explain Mahasatipatthana Sutta's four yanikas. Samatha yanika, Vipassana yanikas. For both.
In der nächsten Vorlesung wird er beides erklären, für Samatha Yanika und für Vipassana Yanika.
Is that okay?
There was another question.
Ja, ich hatte auch noch eine Frage. Und zwar, also Sie sagten ja, dass man mit Vipassana gleich anfangen kann. You can still right up from the beginning start with Vipassana. Und also soweit ich weiß, gibt es ja die verschiedenen Jhanas. There are several stages called jhanas, not the jhanas, but the jhanas. And Vipassana knowledge is only possible at a certain stage called, as far as I remember, Kanika Samadhi. And this is a state of, it's angrenzende Sammlung, it's very close to a kind of jhana state. So it is, as far as I know, it is needed to have jhana. It's not angrenzende Sammlung.
You understood this question?
I get his meanings. Kanika Samadhi is also Samadhi, therefore it is also jhana stage. You mean?
As far as I know, it is close to it. It's not the same.
Close to jhana stage.
It's falling away of the disturbing mental factors. And but my question is, can you still start? You sit down, you have never practiced anything, concentration practice or something, and you still have immediately Vipassana knowledge. And this, as far as my knowledge goes, that doesn't work, because one has to let go of all these disturbances, all these ill factors that hold you away from Vipassana knowledge. And this is the interpretation of this, how many translators took it, this first verse in the Satipatthana Sutta, having taken away all these bad things, then you can have Vipassana knowledge. And this would fit into this interpretation.
This is talk at the point only.
What?
Only talk at the point. But you want to know the point only. You get the point?
Wrong,
yes, I think you confused Kanika Samadhi and Upachara Samadhi. That's not the same. The access concentration, that is before the jhanas, and then you remove all these things. Then that's translation after or having removed would be correct, but that is still the samatha way. With Kanika Samadhi, it's you don't have to remove before practicing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same kind of concentration.
Mm-hmm.
It's moment to moment to have the concentration, to be aware.
But perhaps this moment-to-moment concentration one has to remove the ill mental factors. This is my understanding.
That is happening at the same time. You have does not have to precede the contemplation, the meditation.
You can't contemplate if you are in jhanas. You have to come out of jhanas.
Yeah. But the ill factors have to be removed. And then one can have
No. For example, in the Dhammanupassana, we also have to contemplate on Tinamida, Loba, all these things. They are not yet removed. Otherwise, we could not contemplate on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, no need.
But I think part of his point is that he's drawing the comparison between the jnanas and the jhanas. But I think the jhanas were to some extent a reinterpretation of the jhanas given in a different direction, showing.
Also, people, we should clearly understand. Regarding to concentration, you see, concentration is a tool. Samatha concentration is Vipassana concentration. We must divide in this way.
Es gibt zwei Arten von Konzentration, die Samatha-Konzentration und Vipassana-Konzentration.
So without a concentration, without a samadhi, jnana cannot arise. This is sure.
Ohne Konzentration, ohne Samadhi kann Jnana, also Einsichtswissen, nie entstehen, das ist sicher.
Many people think concentration is only samatha.
Viele denken, Konzentration ist nur Samatha.
Vipassana is only jnana.
Vipassana ist nur Einsichtswissen.
But Vipassana also necessary concentration.
Aber in Vipassana ist Konzentration auch notwendig.
That is sure. But we must consider in this way. Samatha concentration, Vipassana concentration. According to concentration, they are the same but a different object.
Entsprechend der Konzentration sind sie das Gleiche, aber sie haben verschiedene Objekte.
Samatha concentration's object imaginary, not realities.
Das Objekt der Samatha-Meditation ist imaginär, das ist keine Realität.
Vipassana concentration's object is only reality.
Das Konzentrationsobjekt von Vipassana ist nur Realität.
This reality is momentary,
Diese Realitäten sind momentan,
ever changing.
die ändern sich ständig.
Therefore cannot be one-pointedness.
Deswegen kann es keine Einspitzigkeit sein.
For example, Samatha method, we focus the color white.
Zum Beispiel in der Samatha-Meditation fokussieren wir die Farbe weiß.
It's only one object.
Es ist nur ein Objekt.
So always remain the white object.
Wir bleiben dauernd an diesem weißen Objekt.
White is just a concept, not reality.
Das ist nur ein Konzept, keine Realität.
That is imaginary.
Das ist nur eine Vorstellung.
Imaginaries remain.
Die Vorstellung bleibt.
But realities are not remain, rise and falling always.
Aber die Realitäten, die bleiben nicht, die entstehen und vergehen ständig.
So we should understand Samatha, Vipassana, both concentration must be.
Für beide Samatha und Vipassana muss Konzentration sein.
But Samatha concentration's object is imaginary.
Aber das Objekt von Samatha ist ein imaginäres Objekt.
Vipassana's object is realities.
Und das Objekt von Vipassana ist eine Realität.
So in this way we must divide it.
Diese Weise müssen wir es aufteilen.
Otherwise, there are some suttas mentioned without a samadhi, panya impossible, said.
In einigen Sutten heißt es, ohne Konzentration ist Weisheit unmöglich.
Therefore, some people also believe without a samatha, vipassana alone impossible, they think.
Deshalb denken einige Leute, ohne Samatha ist Vipassana oder Weisheit unmöglich.
Samatha is a technique of meditation technique.
Samatha ist eine Meditationstechnik.
Concentration is a dhamma.
Konzentration ist ein Dhamma, eine Realität.
Isn't that? So, techniques of vipassana samatha is the name of techniques. The way, the main name of techniques.
Samatha und Vipassana sind Techniken, sind Wege,
Because of different object.
weil es verschiedene Objekte haben.
Samatha's object is imaginary, vipassana object is reality.
Samathas Objekt ist imaginär und Vipassanas Objekt ist eine Realität.
So therefore, according to object, they can be differentiated.
Deswegen können sie entsprechend dem Objekt unterschieden werden.
Isn't that? Both can remove the love and hate.
Beide können Liebe und Hass beseitigen.
But true samatha is not totally removed, contemporarily removed.
Aber durch Samatha ist es nicht dauerhaft beseitigt, sondern nur vorübergehend.
Only through samatha we cannot reach the Magga and Phala.
Nur durch Samatha können wir Magga und Phala nicht erreichen.
Only vipassana, it is only vipassana can reach Magga and Phala.
Nur Vipassana kann Magga und Phala erreichen.
When we attain the Magga Phala, we can remove all kilesas together, totally removed.
Wenn wir Magga und Phala erreicht haben, dann können wir alle Kilesas total beseitigen.
So here, Vinaya Loke Beja Domanasan, referring to the meditation result, explain meditation result in Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Dieses Vinaya Loke bezieht sich also auf das Ergebnis der Meditation.
It's okay? This is
Alles okay?
Let us start.
Sadhu, sadhu.